Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Good evening. Happy Friday Eve. That's right, it's still Thursday night, but you know, it's actually Friday Eve. In this break in the music, it can only mean one thing. Hey, it's your boy Epic Vision, and we're getting ready to do what we do best, and that's bringing you another edition of World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore. How's everybody doing tonight, huh? How is everybody doing, man? It feels like it's been forever. It's only been 2 days since I've been last with you. And, man, it does feel like it's been forever. It feels like it has been forever. Hey, our streams from this past weekend were incredible. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we even streamed Monday night. And all the VODs are out there, the highlights, the clips. We did some crazy impossible things, including soloing a Devilsaur out in Ungoro Crater without using any cooldowns. Yeah, go check that out. Let me know what you guys think about that. TikTok's blowing up with that, so I was really happy that one of those clips was gaining some traction. And yeah, that you guys are appreciating the hard work, the dedication, the love of this game that we've been putting in here. Tonight, the Paladin's gonna sit on the shelf. I know, we're so close to level 60. We're so close to level 60. But he needs a little more rested XP. And instead, what we're gonna do is Lore and I, who's in the headset with me, I don't know if you guys can hear him yet. Let me go ahead and unmute him. Lore, what's happening, my friend? Are you ready to play some World of Warcraft?
Evening, my friends.
Good evening, my friends. We're gonna go get our Dolphin Druid form. I don't know if you guys knew that that dolphins and druids. Yeah, Dolphin Druid form. What's going on, Rico Max 97? Who's my favorite basketball player? Oh man, it's gotta be Michael Jordan. It's gotta be Michael Jordan. That's who I grew up watching, man. Yeah. I can still hear him being announced from the Chicago Bulls announcer. And yeah, man, those are some really, really good times. Formative years in my childhood. Kobe Bryant probably came right after Michael Jordan. In fact, Kobe Bryant is who got me back into the NBA after Michael Jordan retired. I mean, then you got to say LeBron James. As much as people hate on LeBron James, I don't know why. Outstanding basketball player. So there you go. There's my top 3 basketball players. Hey, and there's plenty of other greats from back in the day, modern day, you know. But those are the 3 that come to my head. Yeah. But hey, do you know who my favorite World of Warcraft character is? It's this guy. Let me slide down to the lower left-hand corner of your screen. It's a Damek. It's our level 59 Paladin. Super close to dinging up 60. He'll be my first hardcore character ever. He will be my first hardcore character ever. But we're not going to play him tonight. Nope. Laura and I are going to continue working on our duo druids that were paired together. Hey, we stayed up till like 5 in the morning Friday night into Saturday, getting all the quests to do dead mines. We successfully ran the dead mines. Lore tanked it, I healed it. We had a ton of fun. And we're going to jump back on these guys right now. Now, we're currently in Ironforge. And Lore reminded me... Go ahead, Lore.
My apologies. That was actually last Saturday night to Sunday.
That was Saturday into Sunday? Okay. Yeah, see, it's all a blur to me, man. It's all a blur. Appreciate the correction on that. Some blind weed here, which I don't think we can use blind weed for a hot minute.
My family reunion day.
That's right. That was on Sunday.
What's on your mind?
What's on my mind?
That's the only reason why I remember that.
It's a good memory that you have. A good memory. Alright, we need these vials. Let's grab these herbs. That's right. We redid all... You know what I should really get? Is an herb bag. I should get an herb bag. Laura invites me to a group. That's what I like to see. Hope everyone out there is doing great, man. I can't wait for the weekend, guys. I cannot wait for the weekend. Your boy needs it really bad. Both Laura and I, man, we've been in the office 10-hour days, right? Last 2 days have been 10-hour days.
At least.
Yeah.
At least.
And then the drive home has been an hour and a half for me. For Laura, it's probably been a half an hour, 45 minutes. Like, been a long time away from the house. So I'm really glad that we were able to jump on here and get into this duo druid action. All right, Laura's coming to me. Oh, check this out, guys. We got kitty cat form. Yes, we do. We got kitty cat form. And if any of you guys have played hardcore or have been watching people play hardcore, you might have noticed the particular buff that hardcore players have. Damn, Solo, what are you doing, buddy? You still haven't wiped your face? How come you haven't wiped your face, Papa? What, you brushed your teeth? Okay, thank you. Hey, come over here, get a wipe, I'll wipe your face for you. I'll wipe your face, buddy. What's Mom doing? How come you're not in bed right now? Just taking care of Gideon? Gin? Don't yell. Don't yell. He got mac and cheese in his hair? Oh no. On his hair, here, put that over there. Is he getting a bath right now? Come here, let me clean your face. Okay. Alright, then you need to stay upstairs and wind down. Okay. Okay, go lay down in your bed. Get ready. Okay. Good night, Papa. I love you. Okay. That's your master lock key? Okay. You have it right now. We already discussed that. Okay. Oh, guys. That's my 5-year-old son, Sam Solo, right there. Kobe Bryant, he was your inspiration of all time. May he rest in peace. R.I.P., baby. R.I.P. By the way, that's a great character. You're too irritable to play hardcore? Yeah, hardcore's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. And hey, good thing Blizzard has so many different versions of Warcraft available to play. Right? You can play Classic Era, the 1 to 60 experience, which is what we're doing, but we got the hardcore twist on it. You could play Cataclysm Classic, 1 to 85, after Deathwing came and sundered Azeroth as we know it, changing the old world. They got Mop Remix still out there. The War Within pre-patch just dropped, so the new retail version of Warcraft is about to move over officially into War Within. Yeah. Alright, so before Sam Solo came down here, what we were talking about was a buff that hardcore players get. And it actually started, I believe, in Season of Mastery. Okay, Season of Mastery. And this Apprentice Watcher right here will give us the Soul of Iron, which means we've never known defeat. And it gives you that cool little effect. And then the other big version of Warcraft that's out right now is Season of Discovery, which is in Phase 4. I think Phase 4's been out now 4 weeks? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. It's either 4 or 5 weeks. And, man, people are out there raiding Molten Core on Heat Level 3 difficulty, needing to get like 200 and, 36 fire resistance or something like that. So guilds are working on that. And, man, there's a version of Warcraft out there just about for everybody. What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for jumping in the chat. So glad that you guys are here. Alright, Laura, where are we headed to, my friend? Menethil?
Actually, I want to fly to Lakhmadan.
Okay.
So we could drop off that Stormquake delivery, get that out of our coach. Our backpack.
Alright.
What's on your mind?
And it's a level 15 class too, so.
Yeah, turn it in.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have it? I do have it. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, Laura and I made quick work of Westfall. We just got the Highwaymen, Pathstalkers, Knuckle Dusters to do, and then all of the Lighthouse quests, and hopefully we get the Captain Sanders treasure hunt quests. And then we're gonna come do some work out here in Darkshore. What's going on, everybody? I appreciate you again hanging out here. I know I already said that, but man, there's so many of you in the chat. It's blowing my mind right now. So thank you guys so much for being out there. Hey, could you do me a favor? Could you do me a favor? You're watching on an iPhone. I only know the iPhone version. I don't know the Android version. But there's the 3 little dots in the upper right-hand corner. You can hit those, and that'll give you the option to hit that thumbs up, that like button. Could you hit the like button for your boy? I'm actually going to go ahead and do it on my phone right now. Those likes, man, they mean the world to me. And it's, what we're doing here is we're playing World of Warcraft. And we're playing World of Warcraft because we love this game. And we're streaming because we want other people to fall in love with Warcraft, or maybe people are in love with Warcraft already, or maybe people have been in love with Warcraft in the past. and we want to rekindle that romance, if you will. Yeah. All right, switch account. Let's get Alan in the chat. Alan, what's going on, my friend? Alan, go ahead and hit the subscriptions. I'm gonna hit the live stream. Boom, here's the live stream with Alan. You can actually hear me even talk. Yep, then I hit the 3 little dots up here, and then I go ahead and click on that like button. Man, so many of you guys hit that like button. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. All right, let's go, Lore. Lore's always waiting on me. Oh, let's go, kitty cat. Hey, so we got our bear form. So if you guys are familiar with druids, druids can shapeshift, right? So in Warcraft, they can shapeshift into a bear, into this version of the cat, okay? You can also get another cat form that's called travel form. But what we're going to work on tonight is our water form. It kind of looks like a dolphin, kind of looks like a sea lion. I picked dolphin just because, I don't know, I think people like dolphins. So that's why we went with dolphin. Lore's character is running funny. That's never a good sign. Something's weird going on with the server. Yeah, we're going to get our dolphin druid form tonight. Hey, and the rumor is world buffs are dropping. World buffs are supposedly dropping at 10:50 server time, which is 9:50 my time. Right now it's 9 o'clock on the dot. We're in Central Standard Time, Dallas time, Chicago time zone. We're about 3 hours north of Chicago in the great state of Wisconsin. The upper Midwest of the United States, if you will. Hello, hello, Kent. Hello, all. You're playing right now? You're getting ready for the new expansion? Awesome. So you're playing the pre-patch. How is the pre-patch? I know today they put out a bunch of hot fixes to make the event that much better for everybody. Usually before a new expansion comes out, the last patch of the current expansion, and then they drop the pre-patch, which moves everything into the new expansion without the new expansion being out. It might sound kind of strange. I'm probably not explaining it well. But every time they do that, there's an event that takes place that can only happen in between the old expansion and the new expansion. And that event dropped last Tuesday. And then today, they hot fixed it, and they made it a lot better based on player feedback. So,
Here there.
Stormpike's delivery, bro.
I'm grabbing Stormpike's order and I'm cut. What's the order?
I don't. You grabbed them or no?
You
Is
have
that
the
what you
bag?
said?
Get her back.
I don't have the bag.
To me.
I turned it in already.
Epic fail.
Get her back.
You said you did grab these quests or you didn't?
I grabbed the other 2 that were there, yeah.
Okay. So I didn't have the. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that. Do we go get it now?
Probably
Do I
put
go
in
get
your
it
bank.
now? I did when we did Dead Mines. So guys, we're gonna head back to Ironforge. I'm gonna head back to Ironforge and get this. Man, your player's running sideways. I haven't seen that happen in a long time.
I'll wait for you here.
Stormpike's request. Where does Stormpike request go?
That goes back to Stormwind. You mean Stormpike's order?
Yeah, deliver it.
It's back in Stormwind. Next
Okay,
to the,
gotcha.
where you pick up the Gnome request and that other Dead Man's quest. By the blacksmith area. Tuck the Longbeard.
Oh man, I'm so glad tomorrow's Friday, guys. You just don't know. This week has been long. Tomorrow's probably going to be equally as long. Next week is going to be a long work week. Take our professional job very seriously, but man, it wears on you. It wears on you. Especially when all you want to do is spend time with your kids and your wife and your dog and play this video game, right? Oh man. But we made it on tonight. We made it on. I try so hard to be on weeknights. I try to be on by 8 o'clock. And I always try to be on at least one weeknight between Wednesday and Thursday. I really shoot for every night, but it's really hard, you know? And then we're on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday absolutely as much as we can be. So, I don't know how many hours I streamed last weekend, but it was a lot. It was a lot. And every moment of it was incredible. Looking for Fellowship of the Bling invite. It's 360. Fellowship of the Bling hooked your boy up, man. They hooked me up. Reality's usually in my YouTube chat. His from Fellowship of the Bling. Zooks met me live in game and traded me some bags because, man, my bag situation was tragic. And he came and he hooked me up, man. He came and he hooked me up. Not to mention some other really cool things they did, so shout out to the Fellowship of the Bling. I was thinking about this a lot today. Actually, over the last couple of days, and people ask all the time, like, what are you going to do when you reach level 60 with your hardcore paladin? First of all, I want to just make sure that we reach level 60, right? But your mind, you try to formulate plans, like, what are you going to do next, right? And the people, they want to know, what are you going to do next? Are you going to raid? I would like to raid. I've never done Molten Core. I know so many people out there have done Molten Core so many times. People right now are playing Season of Discovery in a slightly revised version of Molten Core. But I would love to do Molten Core. I would love to kill Onyxia. I've never done that. I did start playing Warcraft back in 2004, 2005. Before Burning Crusade came out. But by the time I was actually able to get characters up to level 58, Burning Crusade was out. So endgame Warcraft, classic endgame Warcraft, there wasn't any, right? Because everybody was in the Outlands. And that's always been my experience. Even when Classic was reintroduced back in 2019, it was the same story. Like, we were leveling all of our alts, man, maxing out all of our professions. Again, by the time we hit 60 on a couple of them, we just wanted to keep doing alts. And then what do you know? Burning Crusade Classic came out, right? So that's a lot of what happened. So yeah, I would like to do that. But you know what I'd really like to do? The first thing I would like to do with the Paladin, and it's something that's exclusive to Paladins and Warlocks. You have your level 60 mount. Should I grab the letter to Delgren? Are we gonna do that now? For the Tower of Anthelax lore? Should I grab that? Do you have it in your bags?
I have. Letter of Delgren, yeah, I do have that.
Okay, I'll grab it. Oh, Morgan the Sly got somebody out there by Princess's Farm. So what I would like to do, what I would really like to do, is get my level 60 Paladin mount, my epic mount. I'd like to do that quest chain and get it. Now, that's not something that you can get by yourself. You cannot get that by yourself. Yo, Rat King, did my Paladin hit 60? Not yet, my friend. Not yet, but he will this weekend. Maybe as soon as tomorrow. It fits well. What's happening? Welcome to the chat, guys. Appreciate you being here. Yep, Paladin's still on the shelf. Laura and I wanted to level up the Druids tonight. We didn't have a lot of time to play, so figured see if we can't get our Dolphin form, if you will, and go from there. So, plus give the Paladin some time to collect a little more rested experience. That way when we do log back into him, we can just... we're going to continue fishing, okay? We're going to continue fishing. We're going to get our fishing up to 300. Can't remember what we left it off at. Maybe 270? So we're going to do that. And then we're going to head over to Scythilis. In fact, we might even just head over to Scythilis and fish there. And knock out those quests. And that's where we're going to ding up to level 60. So... maybe even on the Death Clasp kill or turn in. We'll see. We'll see. Been encouraged to try to take out Death Clasp. It is a level 59 plus elite. I think it's got 2 mobs around him. So we'll see. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. Alright, we're thinking about it. I've definitely killed Death Clasp plenty of times. But in my mind, I think I've done it after Burning Crusade has come out. And when Burning Crusade came out, a lot of elites from Classic, they became non-elites. So they made it a lot easier in some ways. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, we're going to max out our fishing. That way we can actually call ourselves a professional Warcraft player, right? If all of our professions are maxed, blacksmithing, mining, which they already are, cooking, first aid, which they already are, and then the 5th one, or the 3rd secondary profession, fishing, needs to be maxed out. Then we'll be a professional Warcraft player, right? Follow me? Yeah. then we can ding up to level 60. So that's the thought behind all of it. So maybe tomorrow night, maybe Saturday. It's gonna be one of those 2 days we're gonna go for it. So tonight we're gonna go get our dolphin form and potentially get our double world buffs. T-Mile, you're too scared to play WoW because you won't play your other games? Yeah. Hey, I only play WoW. I only play WoW, so it's easy for me. I only play WoW. With the exception of Nintendo Switch games I play with my family. Yeah. But yeah, I only play WoW. There is no other game. There is no other game. Oh, there's herbs over here, shinies. Gotta go get them. Gotta go get them.
Anybody watching the pre-game? Not pre-game, but the preseason?
Anybody watching the preseason? Oh, that's right. The NFL preseason starts tonight. Yeah. Seeing that you have quite a lot of great characters and this is hardcore mode, I'm pretty sure you are a real player. And of course have a lot of patience. How do I start being a new player if I do start this winter? I'm a real player for sure, Rico. I'm a real player for sure. You just start. Honestly, you just start. So, as I said earlier, there's many different versions of Warcraft. Okay? You consider yourself more of a modern gamer? Somebody who likes the way the state of games are right now in 2024 going into 2025? Maybe pick up retail and just start right at the beginning of where the retail expansion is, the War Within. Or if you consider yourself more of an old school player, or maybe you're an old soul, you know, you like modern games but you want to, you know, experience the classic version of Warcraft that'll be 19, 20 years old by winter, you can come jump into Classic WoW. The rumor is that Classic Fresh servers are coming, okay? Now maybe that's just streamers in the Warcraft community drumming up hype, but it does sound like Classic Fresh servers are coming soon, right? And I would imagine that we get a Classic Fresh server before we get Classic Plus. Classic WoW is the best MMO ever made, man. I'm right there with you. It might even be the best game ever made. It might even be the best game ever made. At least it is to me. At least it is to me. You just start. How you know? What do they always say? The journey of 1,000,000 steps or 1,000 steps starts first step? Or does it start with the thought of the first step? Or whatever. The principle is still the same. You just jump in and you go. You just jump in and you go. Yeah. And the beautiful thing about the Warcraft community is it's established. There's lots of people out there that would be happy to help you on your journey. Thank you for replying. You like doing quests and stuff like that? Yeah, man. Classic Warcraft is that, okay? To me, Classic Warcraft is a game about the journey, right? Everywhere you go, you're walking, you're questing, you're getting your gear, you're getting your experience, you're picking up lore. Not my friend lore, who I'm playing with, but like the lore of the game, right? And lore, what are we doing here actually? Thought we were gonna go get our
boxes in here.
Our water form. I thought we were getting our water form.
Yeah,
here.
we are. Working on that.
Are we living on the edge here? Because this is a dangerous mine, my friend. Hold on. Before we go rushing in there headlong, let's buff up a little bit. Let's eat. Let's not take anything for granted here. You're a living legend, sir. Oh man, I don't know about all that, but Stream Elements, like button love. Look at that. So hey, I actually was working in Stream Elements today to see if I could get that put in there, and it worked. It actually worked. That's cool. Hey, your boy isn't good with all of his streaming tools. Okay, that's how come the stream is very basic. So the fact that came up today makes me really happy. Hey, I work in technology, but sometimes, man, some things, they still go way over my head. Hey, speaking of the stream, If you didn't know, we're live right now on YouTube in the Shorts feed, where there's so many of you right now. Thank you so much for being there. We're live on YouTube in the 1440p widescreen format. So we got 2 YouTube streams going. We're also live on Twitch and on Kick. We have 4 simultaneous streams going right now, playing the game that we love, man. So if any of those other platforms might be a platform of your choice, by all means, man, check me out there as well. There's nobody in this cave, bro. Everyone is dead. Sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes that means they're all gonna spawn back at once. And that makes things really hard. Oh, she's in here collecting she's in here collecting goods, huh? Do we give her that one? Do you take that one? The fact that so many of these things respawned for us, right? Because she came in here and she collected a lot of them. Thank you, thank you. We got the dual kitty cats going, guys. What do you know about it, huh? Have you ever had a character die when they reach 60? No, but I had a character die at level 55 about 7 or 8 weeks ago now. My level 55 paladin died. Yeah, and so we jumped straight back on the grind and got a Damek all the way up to 59. Yep. You're worried other players will kill me? Yeah, T-Mouse. So, okay, so you bring up a really good point. In Warcraft, there's PvP, which is player versus player, and then there's PvE, player versus environment, and there's role-playing servers as well. If you're worried about the other faction, right, so there's Horde and Alliance, those are the 2 factions. If you're worried about one of the, say you play Alliance, right, because Horde's a bunch of noobs. If you play Alliance, and you're worried that the Horde's going to come and gank you, kill you, pick a PvE server. Pick a PvE server. That's what you're going for, a PvE server. And then if you want to engage in world PvP or battlegrounds or arenas or anything like that, it's your choice. You can turn that on or off, or queue up or not queue. Yeah, and to all my Horde friends and faithful out there, I like the Horde too, I do. I'm an Alliance Andy at heart, but we got plenty of Horde characters. We got hardcore Horde characters. So, yeah. I always joke around that the Horde are a bunch of noobs. I'm done. I got them all, sir.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, they do live in mud huts and all that, but where we have the beautiful... We have the beautiful Stormwind, if you will. Alright. So you guys know, or if you don't know, you think WoW will come out on Xbox? I don't know. I think that we're probably closer to that happening than we ever have been now that Microsoft owns Blizzard and that they've been experimenting with these new game modes like Plunderstorm and Mop Remix. I mean, there's a lot of action buttons and bars and things for Warcraft. So I think it would be a challenge. It would be a challenge to put it on console, but I think it's definitely the realm of possibility that could happen. I think it could happen. There's a lot of smart people that are making games, right? I'm sure they can figure out a way to make a controller work, you know? So, are you playing Classic Hardcore server or with the add-on? So we are playing on the Classic Hardcore server. Yep, we're playing on the Classic Hardcore server. Now, before the Classic servers came out, we 100% used the Hardcore add-on. In fact, when I first started playing Hardcore Warcraft back in February and March of 2023, that's all you could use. And Laura and I played together, man, and we used that Hardcore add-on forever. And when I dabbled in Cataclysm Classic, when I made my Horde Tauren Shaman and leveled them up through the revised Mulgore, Durotar into the Barons, we also used the Hardcore add-on there. Yeah. You have a good night. Thank you again for replying. And don't die, and Godspeed. Yes, man. Nobody dies. Nobody dies. Thank you so much for being in chat and asking some really good questions. I hope to see you in here again. And I can't wait till you're able to start playing Warcraft this winter. That'll be awesome. Yeah, we are using the Deathlog add-on. We're using Deathlog pretty much for that reason.
What's on your mind?
Oh, I gotta think about this now. Because these are my caster gear: 2 intellect, 2 spirit, 4 stamina. Like, no, I guess there's really nothing to think about. We just take this and sell it. We take the shield and sell it.
Very good.
Wash your back.
What can I get for you today?
You got 5 gold on this guy? How's that possible?
So, wow.
Uh,
Impressive.
I must have mailed myself gold. I don't remember it being so much. I thought I only mailed me like 2 gold and I gave you 1. Alright, where to now?
You gave me 2.
I gave you 2? Okay. Alright, so if
when
we're...
we were in Iron Stormwind.
Yep. Now, if we're gonna try to go get what we need to get here, yeah, and get the world buffs, we gotta get back to Booty Bay by 950 without using our... So,
let's go back this way.
Moonglade? Do we do Moonglade?
Yeah.
Here we go. We're druids, baby. We can teleport to Moonglade. Happy Friday Eve, everybody. I know it's Thursday night where I am, but the day before Friday is Thursday. But we call it Friday Eve. You know why? Because Friday's the greatest day of the week, arguably. Could be Saturday too, but for most people, Friday is the greatest day of the week. And just like the greatest day of the year to me is Christmas, the day before Christmas is Christmas Eve. The day before Friday, every single week is Friday Eve. Happy Friday Eve. By the way, about Cata, do you have any updates on that? Or fun facts, perhaps? I mean, Cataclysm Classic's been out for a little while now. And they just announced what the Zandalari raids came out on Tuesday. So they did move into the next phase of the content for Cataclysm Classic. So that's available. I think a lot of people though, and I don't have any fact or figures or stats or anything like that, but I think a lot of people put Cataclysm back on the back burner and they're grinding outside right now, Season of Discovery. So I think that's what's going on. Yeah. Hey, thank you so much for the sub. Time to nut. Thank you for the sub, man. Thank you for the sub. Or woman, or boy, or girl, or robot, artificial intelligence, animals, anybody watching the stream, sub into the channel. I appreciate each and every one of you viewers out there. I do. I don't really have any fun facts about Cataclysm. I remember when it came out the first time, right? The controversy behind it of the old world, you know, being completely redone, adding flying to the old world. You got the Worgans and the Goblins, right? Here's what I appreciated about Cataclysm, and what I didn't really realize until the classic version of it came out, is Cataclysm still is very much the soul of Warcraft, right? It looks like classic, but it's improved upon. But it's not improved upon. It doesn't look like retail. It's closer to classic, but the graphics are a lot better. Like everything is, it feels like there's a, like when you look at Classic WoW, there's like a film over it. And when you look at Cataclysm Classic, that film has just been removed and everything looks clearer. Yeah. And they also added a lot of new music to Cataclysm. Very, very good musical tracks. So those are some of the things I noticed about Cataclysm Classic when we dabbled in there a little bit. What rules do you like more, Blizzard Hardcore or add-on rules? I think a mix of both. I think a mix of both would be good. I think Blizzard came in a little too lax on the rule set, and I can understand why they did. And I think the Hardcore add-on was a little tougher with the rules. If I had to pick one or the other, I probably would pick the Hardcore add-on ones, though. Like if I couldn't, like, you know, pick and choose what I wanted, if I had their Hardcore add-on rules or Blizzard rules, I would do Hardcore add-on rules. Why? Because no mailbox, no trading, no auction house, right? And Blizzard has implemented that. When you create a new character now, you can hit self-found mode. that really eliminates bots, right? There's no need for bots if you're not using the auction house and you don't need the gold. Now, you could say, well, you still got to buy your mount and whatever, but it really does eliminate botting in a lot of ways. And then the grouping rules were super strict, right? You could only group if you started with a partner or a trio, right? You had to have a certified duo or trio where you and your friend or friends made the characters at the exact same time and you leveled up together. And then the other rule about grouping was you can only group for dungeons with other certified players using the hardcore add-on within a certain level range, right? And you could only run the dungeon once. So it was real hardcore. Yeah, in a lot of ways it was real hardcore. Quests in Kata were better than classic quests in your opinion? I think that's probably a fair assessment, right? I mean, as game design improved over the 6 years or 8 years, they're able to make better and better quests in Burning Crusade, in Wrath of the Lich King. They're able to take all those lessons learned and apply them to Cataclysm, right? I mean, we talk about it a lot in Classic, right? You get Quest A to go into a spot, right? then you turn Quest A in, and then it gives you Quest B, which sends you right back to the same spot, except this time, instead of getting 10 items, now you got to go kill the leader, right? Then you go turn in Quest B. Then you go turn in Quest B, and it's like, well, I need you to go right back to where you just were the last 2 times, and you got to go a little bit deeper, and now you got to go kill the big baddie, right? Where in Cataclysm and in more modern Warcraft, they'll give you all 3 quests at once. You go in there and you do all 3 things, right? So that's classic Warcraft for you. And there's so many examples of that, like that, in this game. Alright, now we're jumping in the lake here. We're gonna go take a swim, if you will. Yeah. Hardcore add-on, man. The idea and the principles behind it were legit. They really were. The thing about implementing it that way right off the bat for Blizzard is the cities probably would have been empty, right? Because the main reasons you go to the city are for the auction house and your mailbox. So I can appreciate why Blizzard did it. That's way worse in retail. There's a 150 part quest? There's 100. Am I reading that right? Is that what you're saying? There's 150 part quests in retail? Oh, quest chain? Yeah, but it's more story, right? I don't know. You know what quest chain I hated the most? Was in Legion, Suramar. Oh man, I hated doing Suramar. It was such a grind, man. I didn't appreciate it. And I wonder now if I were to play it again when Legion Classic comes out, because you know that it's probably gonna, if I'd appreciate it more.
Make sure you watch your breath down there.
Yep, thank you. What server was I playing on in Cataclysm? That's a really good question. I don't know. Let me think about this. Windseeker. Windseeker. I think that's the server we were on in Cataclysm. Windseeker.
Did you find your bobble yet?
No. Yeah, that good. How about White Man? Is that what you're saying? Good evening, Syntax. Welcome to the chat. Will I ever return to retail? I don't know. I don't know. Haven't really dabbled in retail. As soon as I played every retail expansion up through Shadowlands. And as soon as Classic came out, man, we haven't looked back. So I would say never say never. Right? Never say never. Alright, I got my bobble.
Level 57 died.
I missed that. Yeah, Magician Lord, huh? By Foreman Jarrus.
You gotta go the other way.
How's it going, Tax? Welcome to the chat, bro. War Within looks fire since it links achievements. Yeah, they linked a lot of stuff. So I did download the pre-patch, and I did log in to see the new splash screen and to check out warbands. But that's as far as I got with it. Yeah, I think they added a lot of nice quality of life things to it.
Kept one.
Where do we gotta take this to? Oh, I didn't use
Our
the bobble.
shrine.
Was I supposed to use it?
No, not
Oh, we
yet.
gotta go over by Romulus here, okay. Yeah, I think the fact that they're able to, you know, link your bank, you got the warband bank, all your achievements are linked, like I think that's a cool concept. Are we flying here?
We're not. We're just
Oh.
gonna flight path.
Good call. Good Lord's on top of this, man. He's on top of it. White Mane Horde, you have characters there? Sure. Yeah, we're on Windseeker, and then for Season of Discovery, we're on Wild Growth. For Classic Hardcore, we're on Defias Pillager. I usually pick servers that are closest to me geographically, that way you have the lowest latency. It's usually my #1 requirement. Then I normally always pick PvE servers versus PvP. Because when I first started playing Warcraft, my friend who got me into it and a bunch of our other coworkers, he played on a PvP server, Alteric Mountains. And that's where all of my retail characters are, on Alteric Mountains. So. Or Alteric. Yeah, so I grew up on PvP servers. And I'm just at the point now where it's like, you know what, if I want a PvP, I can. If I don't want to, I don't have to worry about it. PvE is right for me. I am honored.
Okay. Be careful. You gotta go to the flight path. Kept one. We're running out of time.
Cat form, because we're running out of time.
People are dying in stocks.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man, that was 3 deaths.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. They nerfed Battleground and Arena Honor, making World PvP crazy in P-patch events. 200 to 200, it's so fun. That's cool. Where are we flying to?
You only got one choice.
Peace be with you.
The Ruthian Village. Let's go. Wow, growing up on a PvP server shows you're a true fighter. Awesome. Man, I didn't know what I was doing when I first started playing Warcraft. And man, we grinded on a PvP server forever. And your boy's not good at PvE at all. Like, I'm a button clicker, right? I have hotkeys, but for the most part, man, my hotkey is this left mouse button clicking all these squares. And you'll never be good at PvP doing that. Or it'll be really, really hard. I'm never going to get good at PvP doing that. So, but man, we would get wrecked in contested zones. Our server was dominated by the Horde initially. And we played Alliance. You go into any contested zone, man, you just got ruined. Stranglethorn Vale. The Rothi Highlands. I mean, you name it, you got wrecked in it. So I learned to try to stay in non-contested zones and hold my own against the Horde if I could, but man, a lot of times your flight masters were killed, all the non-player characters in the town were killed. Like, it was a bloodbath often.
So a question for you. Once we get over here, do we fly to Aberdeen? Or I should say from here to Ratchet? And then take the boat from Ratchet over to Booty Bay? Or do we go and try to wait for the boat? We only got 15 minutes.
Do we have the flight path to Ratchet?
Thought you and I did, but I don't remember. I don't know for sure without checking.
Don't you miss 2004? I don't, actually, man. I don't. Like, you reminisce on the olden days, you know, and that's just what they are, the olden days. I'm quite more of looking to the future. I didn't play Warcraft when it first came out. I didn't get into it till about a year-ish, maybe 8 months to a year later. So I wasn't there for the launch, right? I didn't have any hype for the beta, none of that. So and in some ways I missed out, and that's how come I was kind of glad to relive Classic in 2019. Chris Warren, hello, welcome to the chat. And Retail Alliance has been dominating always, yeah. Yeah. I think in Classic, in a lot of ways, we don't have it, yeah. Alright, so the boat it is, the boat and fly.
It's gonna be close. I don't know if we're gonna make it then.
Well,
I mean, we might have the Booty Bay thing, we just don't have Ratchet.
Yeah.
But we won't know until we get over there. And depending on time, we may be stuck with just getting Oni.
I think in Classic Warcraft, the Horde's flight path placement is by far superior to the Alliance flight path placement. The Horde's always seems to be centered or right by the action, where the Alliance is either like all the way on one side or all the way on the top or all the way on the bottom, and everything you're doing, like you're running all the way back and forth. Dude, someone kited a pre-patch boss that heals when someone dies to Stormwind. Help? In hardcore Warcraft? I didn't think they let you kite any of the bosses. Like, they changed all that in hardcore where you can't kite out of the zones. So you can't go kite those big dragons or anything like that. In retail they did that, yeah. That's wild. You've been playing WoW for many years. Has your account ever been banned? Nope, never. Never been banned.
Just missed the boat.
That's how it always is. We can just get a summon, bro. Who's summoning? Is Corey out there summoning? Actually summoning for 1 gold. Evaporated summoning. Username, not even a few flies? Do you mean like not even a few times? I don't know, I'm not sure what you meant there. No, never been banned or suspended or anything like that. No. Not even for a few hours. No. Okay, so this guy right here is summoning for free. You can just tip him what you want. This guy's summoning for a gold. Pretty commendable. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. No, that's not to say that I haven't made my mistakes, right? I bought gold when I didn't know that buying gold was bad, right? I didn't know that. Blizzard lets botting happen. They won't ban for anything. Where am I? I'm in the lower level of my house, James. Welcome to the chat. Is Druid your favorite class? It's my second favorite. My favorite class is Paladin. My favorite class is Paladin. Hey, so where are we? We are actually in Aberdeen, which is very close to Darnassus, which has all been destroyed in retail Warcraft. Yeah, I know you meant in game, James. Just giving you a hard time. Yeah, we're on the dock in Aberdeen or Aberdeen. It's like the second questing zone for the Night Elves. So kind of like the humans' version of Westfall in a way. Yeah, my favorite class is Paladin, probably followed closely by Priest and Shaman, and then Druid and Warrior. So those would be my top 5. Those would be my top 5 classes. And in Season of Discovery, I rocked a Druid main, and he was best in slot for Phase 1, going into Phase 2. Then we leveled the Mage, got the Mage geared out, we got the Paladin geared out, and then when we went into Phase 2, I really focused on the Paladin. Yeah, so I can pull up the map here for you. So this is where we are. Here's Aberdeen. We're on the dock right here, which is right next to Fellwood and Moonglade. Yeah. Got a bunch of quests to do still here yet. Where are the people? The people are there. They're back in here. We're way out on a dock right now, trying to catch the boat. And almost everybody in the game right now is in Booty Bay, because the world buffs are about to drop. And we got 10 minutes to get there, and I don't know if we're going to make it in 10 minutes. That's what Laura was just saying. We may have to get a summon. I promise you there's probably hundreds, if not thousands, of people in Booty Bay right now. We're about to go find out. Free Booty Bay summon with port after Whisper Me. Let's see how long the flight is. You main a Pally Rat in retail. Second favorite is Rogue. My goodness, I can read. What expansion is this? So this is classic. This is classic Warcraft. No expansions. This is vanilla hardcore. Vanilla hardcore. So if we die, our character cannot resurrect nor be redeemed. They're done. Got one shot, one go, one life. And my highest level character is currently at 59, waiting to hit level 60. And we're probably gonna either do that tomorrow night or Saturday. So if you guys want to check back in tomorrow or Saturday. What happened to the Pally, Daniel? The Pally's totally alive, my friend. He's just chilling right now. He's just chilling. Put in a lot of work this weekend. So when we log into the Pally next, we're gonna continue our journey of fishing. I want to say we were at 270 fishing. We're gonna get him up to 300. And then we're going to finish our leveling journey in Scythelus. So, you guys stay tuned for that, man. Probably tomorrow night, we'll jump on the Pally. If not tomorrow night, it'll be Saturday for sure. Yeah. Yo, good. You're looking for that 60 ding. Me too, man. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Yeah, Laura and I, I've been away from my house the last 2 days, each day for 13 hours. Between driving and working, they've been really, really, really long days. And tonight we just wanted to do something. We kind of want to just chill a little bit. So we're leveling the Druid. What server is this? This is Defias Pillager. It's the North American NA East Coast server. You're going to bed, good night. You want to be there for that ding? Alright, Rat King, good night, man. Thank you so much for being in the chat. May your rest be peaceful, man. May your rest be peaceful. Alright, can we get to Booty Bay in 8 minutes, guys? I don't know. I feel like this is a 10-minute flight.
It is if you... Oh, it's a 10-minute... Oh, we'll see.
Well, the realm time for me says 10:41, so if it's 8 minutes or less, we're good. Otherwise, I'm gonna take a summon.
8 minutes.
Hello.
Let's go. This is gonna be close, guys. This is gonna be close. 8 minutes, 5 seconds. Realm time is now, it literally just went 10:42. So if they don't drop it early, we're gonna nail it. If they drop it early, we're gonna be out of luck. Watching you play has given me the encouragement to go again. After your fail at level 57, you're ready to get 60. Let's go, Daniel. Let's go, man. Heck yeah. What up, bro? Happy to be watching again. I'm happy that you're here, man. I'm happy that you're here. And thank you guys for all those likes, man. The likes are rolling in. I thank you so much for those. Yeah. Tomorrow night we could be back on the pally, or even Saturday. So I don't want to make any promises because, you know, IRL things happen. So, but it's going to happen this weekend. My thought, tomorrow we log in, we level up fishing from 270 to 300. We get that done. Then we start grinding in Syphilis. And we'll see how we feel after the long work week. And then maybe if we don't ding up tomorrow night, we'll ding up on Saturday. So thank you so much for the sub, SG Hunter. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. I got 2 Dans in the chat. I'm putting it all together now. You died at 55 and you're in the same boat. You want to go again? Hey, I died at 55 to fall damage as a paladin. You want to talk about embarrassing? Man. And I had my bubble and I had my light of a loon. I did not think I was going to die there. I didn't. Yep. So definitely, guys, go again. Hey, what servers were you guys playing on? You probably told me, but my brainicles don't always have the greatest memory. I'm on Defias Pillager, guys. If you guys want to come join us here, more than welcome. You died because you misclicked Hellfire? Oh no. You died tanking Amara? Oh no. You were on Defias Pillager? Alright. Yeah, I saved our tank in Mara. I don't know if you guys seen those clips out there, but I straight saved our tank in Mara. I had to use my lay on of hands. Yeah, and I got a lot of ridicule for how come I used lay on of hands. Like I was a bad healer, like I should have been closer. Like, no, man. I was standing at maximum distance because the mobs we were fighting silence you. So if I would have been up close, dropping Consecrator or whatever, not only that, the tank was two-handed tanking, right? Not using a shield. Got straight pounded on. And I couldn't heal fast enough, so I knew I had to use a lay on of hands. Yeah. And I saved our group. I guarantee you I did. Yeah, you died tanking Mara. Your healer was meleeing the lizards and got silenced. Yeah. Yep. It's not worth getting on the DPS meter when you're gonna wipe the group or at least kill the tank. It's fun watching the stream. It's like feeling nostalgic all over again. Yeah. Best stream to watch for sure. Thank you so much for that, Bo. Thank you very much. Alright, we got just under 5 minutes. And the buff could drop in 5 minutes. Like, you guys, we're like on the razor's edge if we're going to get this world buff or not in Booty Bay. So close, right? I'm not sure who's dropping the buff tonight. It's Hardcore Elite. They usually drop it on the minute. It's a different guild. Hopefully they're just a little bit late. And we don't have any discrepancies between realm time and local time. Like, I have a 2-minute discrepancy between that. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so after we get this world buff, we're going to stone the Stormwind, and we're going to get the second world buff. We're going to be double world buff. Then we're going to fly to Westfall, and we're going to go get the second half of our... How come I don't have the first pendant?
Because we didn't have time. That's right along. Normally I would have gone with that, but right along the shoreline.
In Aberdeen there, right?
3.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you agree? Alright, enjoy watching, guys. You need to take a nap. Nighty night. Good night, Rico. Good night, man. May your rest be peaceful, man. And refreshing. You're probably gonna roll a priest this time around and level as holy while duoing with your brother. Holy damage gonna be fun? Absolutely. Yeah, I contemplated, you know, if we stick in hardcore Warcraft, which is what I think I'm gonna do. I'm not 100% sure, but I think we're gonna stick in hardcore Warcraft next, right? All the other versions are out there. Everyone's having fun playing what they're playing. Hardcore is still in my blood. So what do I do? Well, we do have the priest that's level 27, 28. We could start leveling her. She's my entaler and my enchanter. but when we first started this hardcore journey back in March of 2003, it was the warrior. I wanted to level a warrior. You've been playing a ton of SOD? Nice, man. Nice. SOD P4 looks like a lot of fun. Have you been in Molten Core already? Or are you still leveling? Where are you at in SOD? Do you like SOD? You love the first phase BFD? I loved it, man. I loved it. We rated it every lockout. We rated it every lockout. Warlock Epic Mount Quest is so expensive. Yeah, phase 1 was peak SOD for me. And I enjoyed the heck out of phase 2, but phase 1, man, they couldn't. That was the lightning in the bottle, right? I loved it. I love phase 1 SOD. We played a lot of SOD, man. We had our guild Season of Ruin, R-U-N-E, for the runes. Yeah, man, we had a really good time in phase 1. I was all pre-bizzed out, then I got best and slotted out, right? Like, it was awesome. Professions max, we did the same thing in phase 2. Yeah, phase 3 I played one day and I went back to hardcore Warcraft. Yep. Preying on nostalgia is honorless. I think it's more than just nostalgia though, right? I think there's something to be said about how good this game really is. So I think some of it is nostalgia, definitely, but I think for a lot of it it's a really good game. You low-key want to play Turtle WoW? Turtle WoW is like a private server WoW. I thought they were going through some struggles actually right now. We got copyright striked, right, on YouTube and all that. Yeah. We've talked about it on stream. We won't be doing any Turtle WoW here, no. We'll stick with the official content. Can't stream it, even though people are streaming it, right? So you got to be really careful. Yeah, Ascension WoW, that's another one. Yep. Yeah, no, we're sticking with the official Blizzard properties here. You could easily make the argument, though, that those private servers, the private classic servers, are what got us an official classic server, right? Okay, there's still a bunch of people here. The buff didn't drop yet, guys. The buff didn't drop yet. Alright. So there's a bunch of people playing hardcore Warcraft here tonight. Yeah. Late Thursday night. Usually Tuesday nights it's jam-packed. There's a bunch of people here, though. Mm-hmm. Did they fix Arachnus? I'm pretty sure they did. Bro can't get to level 6 without his buffs. Yeah, they nerfed Sunken Temple quite a bit. And I think they had to, right? Because it was not mathematically possible for Sunken Temple to be defeated in phase 3. So yeah, it's not that packed here. There's a bunch of people, but it's not that full. Not as full as normal. Oh, here's a good question. What do you think of the Druid pole arms? Well, they put it in and they took it out right away, right? So it didn't last but a week. If you meant when they added the pole arms back. Oh, you're talking about the broken Arachnus quest chain? I think that just still ends and that's it. Yeah, I think that just still ends. Maybe it's a controversial take regarding the whole Druid polearm thing. You know, for those of you who don't know, when SOD P4 came out, because all the versions of Classic run on the same client, so Classic Era, Classic Hardcore, Season of Discovery, Cataclysm Classic, when they introduced the Phase 4 patch, things quote-unquote broke in Classic Era and Classic Hardcore, right? So we ended up getting the Cataclysm guild interface, right? So everyone was all in an uproar about this. I mean, to me, it's okay. How are we the only 2 people in the guild? This isn't right. This isn't right at all. Where's everybody else in the guild? Well, that's definitely glitched. And the other thing that they accidentally put in the game was the Might of Stormwind, which is like it's the Alliance version of the Rend buff, okay? And then one of the final things they put in is druids could now equip polearms. Alright? So, people were saying, oh, Blizzard, you know, this isn't what we signed up for. We paid money for our characters, blah, 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 blah. And about a week later, Blizzard first they put it in the game. They didn't say anything about putting it in the game. Then the next day they said, well, it's a feature. Like it's a feature now that these things are implemented. And then they backed them out, right? And they apologized. And all right, there we go, guys. The Spirit of Zandalar. Gonna go ahead and hit our Hearthstone and head to Stormwind. I wasn't too upset about any of it, really. You want to give us another world buff like the Horde has? Fine. You want druids to be able to use polearms? Fine. You know, is that not in the spirit of Classic? It's not, but I mean, is it game breaking? I don't know. None of it bothered me. None of it bothered me. And none of it bothered me that they took it away either. So, yeah, pretty neutral on it all. I don't know, as a druid right now, would it be nice if I could use a polearm? What if a nice polearm dropped, like the one in Uldaman, and I could be using it when I'm in bear form, right? I don't know. Really didn't bother me. You really wanted them to fix the crowd pummeler? Yeah, druids, man, got that crowd pummeler on farm, right? They fixed it inside, right? It's different inside. What's the best class in hardcore? Warlock is pretty hard to top. Hunters are pretty good as well. Priests are probably 3rd best. If you look at the stats, according to the Deathlog add-on, and you go to class statistics, Warlocks die the most, the fastest. Okay? Followed by Warrior. But a lot more people play Warrior than Warlock. Almost double. So this is the average level of what people get to, okay? It's hard to say. It's definitely hard to say. I have Mrs. Epic Vision calling me, guys. Hello? Baby, I'm talking about the statistics of the game right now. You called me to tell me to take this off the screen? Alright, baby. Alright, I took the stats off so we can watch everybody going crazy. Alright, love. Alright, thank you. Yep. Alright, bye. So bad players die faster than most? I mean, hardcore's hard, man. Hardcore's hard. Not in Classic, at least not in a rating sense. You're talking about leveling. Yeah, I mean, if you want to talk about PvP in Classic Warcraft, I don't think you can beat Warlock. I think once Warlock gets its Voidwalker, I think once Hunter hits level 10 and gets its pet, right, they're definitely a force to be reckoned with. Hey guys, thank you so much for the subs, Patrick and John, I appreciate that. Here we go, Nixio's dropping in 14 seconds. To me, just based on what I've seen, I think Priest is probably the easiest. I think Priest is the easiest. But if you get a Hunter with a pet and you got your Warlock with your Voidwalker, it's gonna be pretty you'll be pretty tough to beat too. Where are you going, Laura?
Go ahead.
Don't you want to just go get the first half here while we're here? Yeah, I guess not. I guess not. Shadow Priests and Rogues are good against the Warlock, sure. I think no matter what class you have, if you can get it past 20 or 25, you're going to be doing pretty good. Getting to 20 is hard. I think getting to 20 is hard. I do. Especially if you're just playing by yourself, it's tough. Priests have good survivability and decent damage plus healing, exactly. You got your inner fire for your armor, you got your bubble, right? You got some of the best heals in the game. You got your damage over time, you got your magic wand, right? So I think by far Warrior's the hardest. By far Warrior's the hardest to level. Especially if you're doing self-found or solo self-found.
I am honored. A shark.
Alright, let's go. But here's my theory on all of it. You play whatever class you like, whichever class you think is the coolest, whatever playstyle you like the best. That's what you should level. Yep, Warrior's the hardest because of gear dependency, 100%, and they have 0 outs. Warriors have 0 outs. You might be able to thunderclap, hamstring, run away, but you have no healing. You have nothing to really keep you alive until you get shield wall, right? So, yeah. And Warriors definitely always have to have a good weapon, and their armor has to be, you know, pretty top-notch. I think kind of the same for Rogue too, right? For Rogues, you really got to have good weapons too. But Rogues have a lot more outs. Blind, Sap, Vanish, Kidney Shot, I mean. Yep, Evasion, Sprint, Vanish, yep, all of it, exactly. So that's why I'm leaning very hard toward what I do next is leveling a Warrior. And we're not going to make it self-found. We're going to just level hardcore. You know why? Because I leveled up to 300 blacksmithing on my Paladin. And I can make my Warrior all of his gear. At least a lot of it. At least a lot of it to get him started. And that'll help him a lot on his journey to at least 2025. So I think that's combat rogues are warriors but better. I love combat rogue in classic. Combat rogues with swords, baby. Let's go all day long. Yeah, that's how I always leveled my rogues. So that's my thought. My thought is after our Pally dings 60, we'll start leveling the Warrior. And I won't be done with the Pally. I definitely want to get my epic mount. I would like to do some raiding, or at least some, you know, level 65-man dungeons. I would like to. But when I'm just playing by myself, wanting to just have a nice leveling session, we're gonna level the. I think we're gonna level a Warrior. How come? I don't understand how come our guild roster isn't showing anybody. Oh, here you are. We didn't have epic and lore hardcore selected. Ah, yes, much better. Now, if you look at all the characters named epic, right? I have Epic Bank, who's my hunter. We have Epic Light, RIP. We have Epic Glory, that's my priest. Okay. I made a new Epic Light. I suppose we could call her Epic even. She's another paladin. Oh, what just happened? Maybe we sort by node, is that better? Epic light. So epic vision right here. I have a level 13 warrior already. But you want to get to see the start of this warrior's journey, right? I don't know how important that is to you guys out there. We could just start picking up right here at level 13. Which in some ways I kind of want to do. We could delete the level 13 and just rename it Epic Vision and start at 1. Could do that too. Man, make the warrior gear first, then level the pally just in case. Yeah, no, 100%, man. Yeah. And that warrior there does have gear already that I've made. But yeah, I'm talking about like being able to make all the gear up through the thorium plate set. That way he's got it all, right? Or she's got it all.
Level 60 died.
I saw. An AQ? Is that what that said? Oh, so what happened to my add-on?
I'm not getting it back when I was just leaving it.
Oh, so my hardcore add-on is what crashed there. Or my Deathlog add-on crashed. That's what happened. Alright, we got it back. Dun 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 dun. But that's a really good idea, Daniel. Yeah, make all the gear first, right? I don't know if I have enough
I'll
thorium.
pick up this Lost Master one again. You have enough what?
I have enough thorium. I might not have enough mithril either.
I'm listening.
Alright, we're gonna go get our water dealio, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's up here. Where you going? I suppose the road is this way. Alright guys, in case you haven't noticed, it's 10:06. That means we're in overtime with Epic. Any minute after 10 o'clock is considered overtime. That's normally my bedtime. Or it's when I make myself. It's when I make myself go to bed. Or at least get off the stream to take my dog out and try to get about 5.5 hours of sleep before I have to drive into the office. It's not called Warrior for no reason, yeah? Yeah. You're 100% right, man. Overtime. Gotta get our dolphin form. Or sea lion form, whatever you want to call it, porpoise. What are we doing, Laura?
I haven't any of those yet.
Ruined. Filthy damage. Briarthorn over here. My druid is a herbalist alchemist, folks. An herbalist alchemist. Never find this. It is blind. There it is. Very hard to see. Oh, sturdy board just got ruined. In Zul'Farrak, and that's the same one, right? That's got to be the tank. Oh, that's on the stairs? Not a place you want to die in Zul'Farrak on the stairs, that's for sure. Yep, there's no escape from the stairs, man. There's no escape from the stairs. That's a gauntlet, man. You gotta be ready. Gotta be ready. Yeah, I feel like Warrior's what we're gonna give it a go. Laura and I are gonna keep leveling our druids, so we'll keep getting the dual druid leveling content. Well, it's just me, myself, and I think we're gonna lean toward Warrior. And should the Warrior meet its demise, like all of my Warriors have, all of them, dozens of them, yeah, dozens of them. We'll bounce. We'll bounce to the shaman, the hardcore shaman. Yeah, once I feel defeated on the warrior again. Or the warrior's gonna go all the way. The warrior could go all the way. Gotta have some faith, right? The warrior's a lot of fun, man. And you gotta go into the warrior being the tank, too. Everybody expects the warrior to be a tank, and rightly so. And rightly so. You guys ever think about this on the horde side? Only the warrior is the only plate wearer. On the alliance side, you got the paladin and the warrior, but on the... And we're talking about once you hit level 40, right? Before 40, the warrior's the only mail wearer. There's no other class that can wear mail before 40. Obviously, your hunter and your shaman can once they reach 40, but before 40, it's all warrior on the horde side. Looking for one more Sunken Temple need tank. Man, our Sunken Temple run was awesome. The whole Sunken Temple highlight videos out there. We got kitted out in Sunken Temple, as a matter of fact. We did all 7 quests. I want to say I got 5 pieces of gear out of Sunken Temple. 3 or 4 for healing, and then 1 for my DPS set. My ret set. This isn't where a pendant is.
I'm trying to get you your fangs, too.
Laura's always got the master routes for the druids, guys. Always has the master routes. There's a new... I don't know how many of you guys out there are streaming or actually have tried streaming or do stream. But a lot of streamers, we use OBS, right? The Open Broadcaster software. And it's a new plugin that actually came out today that allows you to multi-stream right out of one instance of OBS very, very easily. And I was checking it out, and it definitely sounds like it has promise. What are we doing?
Mushrooms. It's the mushroom cave.
Alright, gotcha. The reason that's a very cool thing is because right now, and there's a couple other plugins out there that do it. One of them's in Japanese, and when you go to install it or even download it, it says it's a virus, right? It gets checked by the virus scan. But the new one that came out today, it's been in beta testing for a little while. You can stream literally to every platform from it. One instance of OBS. So right now I have 4 computers going, streaming. Each computer has a different stream head going. Raven, what's happening? You love World of Warcraft? I love World of Warcraft too. And that is why we're playing this game, and that's why we're streaming this game. Because we love it, man. We absolutely love it. Thank you so much for being in the chat. Happy Friday Eve. It's still Thursday where I am. Happy Friday Eve. All my potions just expired.
Yeah, mine are just about that.
Drinking the next batch. Let's get Laura some heals here. A little bit of thorn action going on.
That's yours.
Thank you.
So you're making the next batch? I'm gonna drink them then.
I drank the next batch. Yeah, we'll have to make some more. Big thing we need is like what we always need. Earthroot. Are you ready for the War Within patch? I downloaded it and I logged in, and that's about as far as I got myself. I think what Blizzard's doing this weekend, it actually started today, if you guys didn't know. If you've had an active Warcraft account in the past, but you're currently your sub is expired, it's free weekend starting today. Yeah, you can play all weekend long the War Within pre-patch, which I think is awesome on Blizzard for doing that. I think we're gonna stick with the classic. I think we're sticking with classic hardcore here, Raven. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna dabble in retail. Yeah. Hardcore is really where my heart is. So, and we're gonna stick with it. Oh, someone died there, huh? Hobo Steven didn't make it. Sorry, buddy.
This could be a tough game.
Oh, you know what? I am so sorry. You know what, guys? I have my other YouTube chat on the other screen, and I never popped it out. And I've missed all your chats tonight. I am so sorry. Zero's over there. 12D Cruz is over there. What's going on? What's going on, guys? So sorry I missed your chats. Yep, double druid, that's what we're doing. Same class duo, yep, 100%. You changed your username, okay. What was it before? Paulu dude. What was your name before? You gotta help me out. Did we grab the mace training? I want it, yes. We can double check though. I think I grabbed... We didn't?
I was having you go this way, not that way.
I did get my mace
I
training.
wasn't talking.
I gotcha. Okay. You can grab that one. You are. I'm so sorry, guys. I missed your chats. Ah, I'm so bad at this. I knew when I was getting ready to go live that I was forgetting something. And so what it is for me, guys, is I have my screen here that I'm playing on, okay? Then I have a laptop here, and this laptop here has my Twitch and my YouTube Short Stream Manager, and then I have a screen connected to this laptop, which is a little bit lower, that has my Kick and my other YouTube. Well, I normally pull out my other YouTube chat, that way I got 3 chats on one screen, and I didn't do that, so I feel so bad I missed your guys' chat. Felix, what's going on? What server is this? This is Defias Pillager. It's the North American East Coast hardcore server. NA East Coast. Thanks for being here tonight. Yeah, Laura and I are taking it easy, man. We're working on the druids. We're gonna go get our dolphin form or our aquatic form. The level 59 paladin is still alive and well. And we'll be busting him out either tomorrow night or Saturday and ding him up, man. We're gonna ding him up to 60. That's 100% the plan. After we max out fishing. We're gonna max out fishing first, and our fishing's at 270. Once we max out fishing, all 5 professions, your 2 primary professions, which are blacksmithing and mining, and then your 3 secondary professions, cooking, first aid, and fishing, will all be maxed out. Then we're gonna go grind in Syphilis until we ding. Jura, how's it going? 12D Cruz, what's going on? Hope you guys are still hanging out. Do-do-do-do-do. Congratulations on your ritual gloves of fiery wrath.
You know, cloth.
We don't cast any fire spells either. Do-do-do. Overtime. That's right. We're in overtime. We just move this over here a little bit. Some major oil over here. I might grab it. Speaking of skills that pay the bills, what are we working with here? Herbalism we could train up. We need the herbalism trainer. Now, do you have to be level 25 before you can train it? Or is that just a side thing? That's the end of my beverage lore. Ooh, shiny. I think I have some of these crab trunks in my bank.
Find one? I think there's a request I made. Good. Hit that one.
Not what I was going for. I was not going for the double moonfire, but that's the way it worked. War knife with agility. I don't get tired, even though my eyes are trying to tell me otherwise. Thank you. Oh, level 41 died. In the dead mines? What? How's a 41 die in the dead mines? I'm so tired. Even though I don't get tired. Squizzle, what's happening? What is going on? Hopefully I'm saying that right. Ooh, there's some strangle kelp here. Something. I'm under the water. Can you please show it to me? Where'd it be? Right here. Do. Oh, I need something else to drink, or it's gonna be more challenging here. Because normally, no, I rock the Red Bulls at night, but tonight I didn't want to. Had a lot of caffeine today as it was, so I figured gotta chill on the caffeine. Smoke these things, man. It's a much bigger rock than it looks like. Alright, here's our first part of the pendant. Hallelujah. Pendant of the Sea. I think we should head to Aberdeen, my friend.
Yeah?
It's either that or I gotta go get some more stuff to drink.
No, we'll go to Aberdeen.
Aberdeen. I mean, don't get me wrong, I am very tempted to go crack open a Red Bull right now.
No, don't do that.
But I have this thing, it's called work tomorrow. As does Lore. We work on a very small team, and 2 of our coworkers are gone on PTO on vacation, so that makes our small team even smaller. And normally we try to only have 1 person gone at a time, but you know, extenuating circumstances. So, thank you so much for the sub there. I'm so sorry I can't pronounce those characters, but thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. It's a cool beach to run on. Is that who just got that level 10, Vegash?
Yeah.
Yeah. We should go kill Vegash. Show him what's good. He'll never see it coming, trust me. Oh no. Hogger got that one.
You got shiny? Is that where you're going?
No. I was actually trying to follow you. Let's do that.
Oh, you can't follow me?
I did. It's been really hot here where we are. Usually like the last week in July, the first week or 2 of August, it's our hottest time of the year. So it's been in the mid to upper 80s, high humidity. Tonight, man, we have some thunderstorms rolling through. I don't know about where you guys are, but where we are here in the U.S., especially here in Wisconsin, since spring came in, it's rained and rained and rained and rained. Like, we've had an abundance of rain and flooding. And for the past week or two, it's hardly rained, so all the grass is dry and all that. So it's a welcome sight, seeing the rain coming down.
It's delaying the Hall of Fame game.
Oh, really? They play that in Ohio
The
still, right?
Lightning and Thunder. Yep.
Canton. Still gonna try to get it in today, huh?
Well, they switched to the news is on now, so I don't know if they stopped it. So.
Gotcha. Air has turned into some pay-to-win nonsense. People want vanilla fresh, yeah. So we were talking about earlier in the stream. Yep. You guys are at the tail end of winter, sure. Yeah. We've still got a couple more months of summer here. Would you rather have Donald Trump as a warrior tank or Joe Biden as a paladin tank? I mean, can we just say, would you rather have a warrior tank or a paladin tank? I don't know. I think for tanking, end game, I think a paladin tank is fine. The main tool a paladin doesn't have is a taunt, right? So not having a taunt is crucial. So as a tank, especially at level 60, I'd rather have a warrior tank. But going up to level 60 tanking, you're just fine with the paladin tank. And you guys know that your boy is a paladin at heart. Yeah, 100%. Ba da 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 da. I am listening. What you got for me, homie? A 14 stamina.
I did take the next one too.
Right. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all types.
My goods are of the highest quality.
In case you didn't know, our goods
I
were
didn't
of
know.
the highest quality.
Farewell.
Hey, like I always say at this time, be good, be kind, and remember to have fun. And you guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the support tonight, all the likes, all the subs. Your boy needs to go to bed. Lore, he needs to go to bed. But don't you guys worry, we'll be back tomorrow with some more World of Warcraft Classic hardcore action. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We will see you in the next one. Have a great night or a great rest of your day. And remember, be outstanding. Peace out, everybody. See ya.